Hey there, I'm really glad you're here. I want to talk about the Sonos Five, and how living with it changes the way you hear everything. From the moment you press play, you'll start seeing how your old speakers were holding back your audio experience. This is for you if you're the kind of person who recognizes quality the moment sound hits a room and fills it. You're the person who's done with weak bass, muddled midtones, or that flat feeling when music just sounds hard to believe. You've outgrown the compromise phase. You want your sound to match your ambition. Before you dive deeper, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Systems like this tend to move quickly. You knew it was time to upgrade when you realized your old setup flatlined at the moment you tried to crank it. Maybe you were listening to your favorite album and thought, why isn't this room foundering under that riff? Maybe the sub-bass was missing, or every instrument felt mushy together instead of separated. You stuck with it because your gear worked, but deep down you felt the limitations. The first time you fire up the Sonos Five, that feeling of missing something disappears. Instead of sound that only exists, you get sound that demands attention. Your room doesn't just echo rich tones, it becomes a space where music lives. Whether you're streaming deep bass tracks, spinning vinyl with the line-in connected, or playing back a podcast, you'll feel the lift. The hesitation, is this setup good enough, vanishes, and you step into owning sound. Real-life usage, imagine you're sitting in the living room, music playing, glass of wine on the table, voices, guitars, drums all distinct. You lean back and the track doesn't just fill the room, it defines the room. Later, you're editing a project, you've got the Five tuned with TruePlay to your space, every cut and transition clear, every audio cue sharp. Then maybe you move to stereo mode, pair two of them, and movies feel cinematic in a way your TV's built-in speakers never could make you believe. You don't just see the specs, 3 tweeters, 3 mid-woofers, 6 Class D amps, sealed cabinet architecture. You feel the performance, the bass hits clean, the highs sparkle, the whole stage opens up. And listen, don't wait for a discount or for stock to disappear, check it now. If you're thinking, but do I really need a speaker like this? Ask yourself how many times you fixed the volume with equalizer tweaks, accepted background hum, or thought, it'll do, because that's what you could afford. With the Five, that mindset ends. And here's a surprise benefit, the 3.5mm line-in means you can plug turntables or AUX devices directly, so it isn't just a streaming box, it's a hi-fi anchor for your entire setup. Owning this gear becomes a statement. You'll feel it when guests come over and you hit play and everything changes. You'll feel it when your space stops whispering and begins to speak in sound. You'll feel the pride in knowing you run audio, not it running you. You recognize you're the person who doesn't accept good enough. Here are your emotional benefits: sound that commands your attention, clarity that stops you squinting at waveforms, flexibility that supports every source you love, and a design that elevates your space without shouting it's high-end. And the trade-offs, it's a larger, premium speaker, so you'll spend more upfront. And once you've heard what it does, going back to lesser gear will feel noticeably limiting. When you compare lesser speakers, at some point the choice becomes obvious. You'll stop analyzing specs and just pick the one you wanted. One day you'll look back and say, why didn't I upgrade sooner? So take that step now. Check the link, see the current pricing and availability, and make the move. Choose the Sonos Five. Your listening future starts today.